Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically Knoxville, Tennessee. Even more specifically than that, I'm in front of Mountain Oddities. It's an oddity shop here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I actually got a little preview of this when we visited CreepyCon a few months ago right here in Knoxville. Love checking out all these different oddity shops around the country, and when I saw their booth at CreepyCon, they had some very, very cool things. So I'm excited to see what the entire collection looks like here at Mountain Oddities. Follow me. Just looking here in the window, they've got some really creepy things like this skeleton in an electric chair who is being executed. So we got a skeleton in an electric chair, and in this wheelchair we have a whatever that is. Some sort of demon-like creature? I don't even know what this chair is used for. Bad things. This chair is used for bad things. This place is amazing. Those creepy dolls right there. It's an amazing rattlesnake hat that has a full rattlesnake face popping out of the front. Pretty stylish. Quite a few amazing things in this cabinet. See all these different bird feet down there. Looks like a two-headed chick in the back there. It's a blowfish, creepy turtle face. Some more two-headed chicks up here. And then on top, have a unicorn skull. All these different jars of fun. I think those are octopuses there. Don't know what kind of skull that is. I would say chupacabra, but that would be wildly irresponsible. Some action figures for the kids. We have Richard Ramirez, Ted Bundy, BTK, a Klan member, Jim Jones, Adolf Hitler, H.H. Holmes, and Ted Bundy. And then JFK sitting over here wondering how he got lumped in with all this. Cute little fella up there on top. Got some other strange things in jars. You see there's just a brain right there. Some sort of piggy in a jar there. Some old-timey dental equipment. It's pretty nice. And then somebody's tooth collection. And this is an absolute thing of beauty. It's got a body of some sort of mountain cat, head of an alligator, wings, and a unicorn horn for good measure. I love you, whatever you are. Here's a two-headed baby from Barnum's Traveling Sideshow in 1920s. Gotta wonder if that is a real baby or a fake Pickled Punk. It's interesting because of the different laws in different states. They would claim they were fake in some states and claim they were real in others. Fake ones would be called real. Real ones become fake. So some of them actually became lost to time if they were fake or real. Now this may be the most puzzling artifact in the whole store. See, it's a corn cob with an electrical wire attached to it, and it's called the Cob Warmer. Why would you want your cob warm? And so many questions, really, so many. The wanted poster for famed mountain moonshiner Popcorn Sutton. There is a hog fish. It's got a very pig-like face to it. Very spooky skeleton. It's a mold for a wax figure. This one is known simply as Swinging Boy. Some stripped down wax figures here. Let me see if we can recognize them. I think that's Bill Clinton. That would be my guess. And I think In the back there, I would say John Wayne, maybe? Any guesses on who that might be? It's a zombie sideshow rat. See, it's doing a sword swallowing act, and it does look quite a bit like a zombie. You can see back there, there's buckets of bones, there's skulls. Don't know what this is. It's like a chicken leg. It almost looks like it's been maybe reattached. Like the chicken got its leg cut off and they screwed it back on. That's what I think happened. Here's a mummified hobbit from the island of Flores, discovered in 1823. If you look really close, you can see it has a gold tooth. This here looks a little bit like the devil. The caption here, it says, Amberg the Cambion, Lemon of the Third Circle, slain in 1433. What in the world? See a little two-headed mousey there. Oh, there's some happy non-creepy dolls over there for people who like their dolls without creepiness. Some mummified critters, naturally mummified. I think that's a little squirrel and maybe a dog or a cat right there. It's a nice little Fiji mermaid right there. I'd love to have one like that for my collection. Gosh, what happened to this little guy down here? Some sort of like deer shaman with a sickle? Oh man. What the heck? Look at this tree. This Christmas tree is covered in little bats. This must be how they decorate for Christmas in hell. Different oddities down here. A lot of two-headed birds. You can see there's just a bucket of bones back there. It's quite impressive. Fiji mermaid hanging right there. It's amazing sculpture right here. This ape-like monster. It says that these skulls are all created for film and TV shows by a Zane Wiley. Looks like this one here is eating a heart. Ugh. Amongst these old jars, we have a replica of a Chinese-bound foot, where women would have their feet deformed, forced into tiny shoes. There's a button to push, so I guess I should follow commands. What just happened? Guess this is one of those redundancy boxes. I push it and then the little hand pushes it back and it can never truly be opened. Here's a Roswell UFO alien. This taxidermied coyote right here. Looks like he's got his foot caught in a metal trap. And this coyote here is not trapped at all. In fact, he's diving for your face. Here's their own version of Annabelle the doll, sealed in a case to avoid her evil. Have a crucifix hanging there to ward off her evilness. Say, Mawari tribal head. Real human head. Of course, the shrunken head up here. And that says that that is shoes from Holocaust victims. Yeah, these sculptures here, absolutely amazing. It's a man thing right there. And they have this mutant bear.
Which are faced by miniaturized problems at the moment.
So Teddy Ruxpin up there. When I was a kid, I thought he was actually magic. I thought he could actually have conversations. Of course, his conversations were kind of one-sided. He was a little long-winded, but I thought he was actually talking to me. I don't know his friend grubby here, which appears to be some sort of giant worm creature. That's not as appealing. Those creature heads up there. It's from some of my favorite movies here. We got the Stripe from Gremlins in both Mogwai and Gremlin form. And then right behind there, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
The stop motion puppet head for the Volkswagen commercial that had a stop motion Kong. That's the original Mighty Joe Young stop motion's head.
Oh wow.
They made a mold of that. That's the coin that they threw to Mighty Joe Young. He actually had it shrunk down to make them smaller.
Yeah.
The rhino down here is off the actual prop piece from Jumanji.
Oh wow.
And the robot pieces behind it are the stop motion puppet of Kane from RoboCop 2. And this here was made off the actual prop that Robert Patrick wore in T2.
Oh, the badge from
yeah.
the...
And this mask was cast off the prop for Road Warrior.
Oh, was it Lord Humongous? Yes.
And it was also, that same mask was worn by Chevy Chase, where he comes out of the garage with the chainsaw.
Oh yeah, and Christmas Vacation. Up there you see they have a 86-inch rattlesnake. Says it is a record holder. I've never seen one bigger than that. It's a different type of leg lamp, not necessarily the one from Christmas Story, or maybe a version of Christmas Story in hell. So this is Willie Talk. Who here wants to know what Willie has to say? Oh, and then there's some sort of two-headed abomination right there. Looks like this is some sort of puppet king made out of bones. For some reason his thighs are skulls. Some sort of like preserved human heart right there. Maybe plastinated. Appreciate you guys joining me here at this amazing oddity shop here in Knoxville, Tennessee. If you are in the Knoxville area, please swing by Mountain Oddities. If you'd like to see other oddity shops I've been to, as well as roadside attractions, museums, amusement parks, and other cool things, please check the interactive map in the description. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, consider buying a t-shirt, consider buying a smashed penny, consider donating to Patreon. A $3 or more donation will get you a postcard once a month. All that information is down in the description. But until next time, this one's in the bag.